Hey guys, DeSypher here, and welcome to my Rust Survival Guide episode 1. Now, we're just going to jump into a game, and as you see, you spawn on the beach as a naked, with nothing but a torch and a rock. So the first thing you're going to want to do is chop down a tree with this rock, and start gathering wood. And the first thing you want to craft is a spear. Because usually on a populated server there's other nakeds around and they'll most likely try to kill you, so you need that self-protection. Cool, just speed through things here. You need 300 wood for a spear. Alright, so you'll notice in the bottom right corner it tells you how long it's got to make. And you can carry on gathering more resources while that's crafting. Now also you're going to want to make some tools so that you can gather resources much quicker. So those things are pickaxes and hatchets. So at the moment we're mining a node for stones, and our first tool we're going to make is a pickaxe, just so we can mine these nodes a lot faster. Alright, so we've got that crafting, and the next thing we're going to make is a hatchet. So it requires 200 wood and 100 stones. So here we are, mining a node with our pickaxe, and as you notice it's a lot faster. Alright, now we can craft our hatchet and chop down trees a lot faster too. Getting 20 wood per hit. Alright, so you would have noticed that I was crafting some paper, and that was for the map, which you can use to find your location. Now I just ate some mushrooms there, just to try and keep myself alive. Because you would notice in the bottom right corner, it shows you how much life you have, your hunger and your thirst. So you want to keep all those bars pretty high. So if you're looking for food, you can find some corn, which I'm about to show you. And they'll boost up your hunger pretty fast. So as you eat food as well, you also gain your life back. Alright, so now we're gathering some resources, hitting barrels, looting crates. Now these are all components that you can break down into raw materials, and with those raw materials you can build things. We go with some hemp as well for your cloth, very important. We'll just speed through this as well. So as a fresh spawn, you really want to gather as much stuff as you can, because everything's quite important. If you wanted to have a good start, that is. So with all these components, you can take them to the warehouse here. And at this warehouse there is a recycler that you can use to break it down into all the raw materials. So just chuck all those in there. And just turn it on, and you can watch it make all your materials, or you can just walk away from it. It's up to you. So there you go, spitting out some high quality metal. It's in metal frags. Some more parts we can break down as well. And we'll just chuck them in too. Alright, so while we wait for that, we'll just have a drink. Now to use this, you just gotta clip it in your hotkeys. Then you'll notice that your thirst is on the rise. It's almost all done. So we've got some cloth there as well. It's quite handy. We need that to make a bed. And if you're lucky, you will come across these, the airdrops. But they are quite contested on busy servers, so you'll be very lucky to get one of those. But if you manage to get one, it could have quite the gift. So for when you want to build your base, you're going to need a hammer and a building plan. But to make a building plan, you're going to need paper. So we'll just craft those few things. Now I'm not going to go into much detail of building a base, just something simple for you to get started with. Just so you can safely rest at night, put your resources away, so you don't have to carry everything around with you. So you're going to need quite a bit of wood when you're building your base. So here we are, we can start building our foundation. So different types of foundation there, square and triangle, and all the other good stuff. Your walls, stairs, windows. So we'll just make a small 3x3, but we won't build all of it today. Just showing you how the foundation can go down. And we can build a doorway. You can place it wherever you like, but we're just going to use a little 1x1 at the moment. So we've got our walls, doorway and roof. Now you can upgrade these to wood, because if you leave it as twig, they are quite weak and very easy to destroy. You'll notice there that there's a hard and a soft side to these. So there's the right way around now. So there we go, there's the hard side on the outside there. Make sure you upgrade the roof too. Now you're going to cut some more wood, and we're going to need things like a door and maybe wooden boxes. You also need a tool cupboard as well. Just crafting a sleeping bag too, so if you die you can spawn back at your base. Alright, crafting our tool cupboard, sleeping bag's done. Alright, now we can place our door. Now, I prefer to have the door opening inwards. Just like that. Now we can place our sleeping bag. Okay, once that's placed, you can rename it to whatever you like. We'll just go with my home at the moment. Cool, that's done. And also we've got our wooden box, so we can store all our resources or items in there. So you can press R to rotate it if you need to. It's not blocking the door, opens fine. So we can just chuck all our stuff in there. Now we're just going to wait for the tool cupboard to be done. So what the tool cupboard does is, when you place it in your base and you authorize yourself on it, only you can build in that base. Has a certain radius that you can build in. Just stops people just coming in and building all around your stuff. So it's sort of just you claiming this bit of land. There we go, just authorize. Now I'll show you how far away you can build, or the others can't. So you notice in the bottom right of your screen it says building privilege. So I'll just walk backwards here and we'll get to about there. So you'll notice that it pops up there, building privilege, and if you walk out of it, it goes away. So that's the distance you can build in. Also got a code lock on our door, so no one can just walk in. And you can set this lock to anything you want. Alright, and there you have it. Your first base. If you guys found this video helpful in any way, just like and subscribe and stay tuned for episode 2. Just a big shout out to the boys at CPG Gaming, providing you with awesome gameplay of Smite, also branching off to new games, giving you those first looks and reviews. Bloody awesome, guys. If you'd like to check out the channel, the link will be down in the description below. Peace.